Alright guys, welcome back. We will be playing some Uncharted 4 and trying to see what goes on in Nathan Drake's life in this game. The only thing I don't like about this game is this damn loading screen every single time. So anyway, as we last left, we're going to have to kick back a little bit here just because I saved it during the cut screen. And so... I'm sorry, the cut scene. I can't talk. And his brother shows up, so we'll have to replay it. That's fine.
We're closed.
Anyway,
come on, man.
So I have a topic in mind. I want to get off my head right now. So I gotta hold on. If I sneeze, if I stop for a little bit and sneeze, I apologize. But my allergies have been acting like crazy.
Looking for my little brother.
Anyway,
Your height.
So okay.
A little bit leaner.
So this game came out,
Definitely less gray.
and it pretty much, the reviews are pretty much 100 across the board. Until this guy, and I can't pronounce his name, I can't think of his name right now. I think it's something Thompson.
I thought you.
And I looked on his YouTube or his Twitter
Yes, you did.
there profile, and he seemed like he could be fucked up in the head. Like he's
Doctors, they patched me up and
a real,
tossed me right back into the cell.
I guess a communist is a good way to say it, just because some of the things he like
Calls. I
types and stuff like that. But he worked for the Washington Post. Okay.
All confirmed you were dead.
I think he's supposed to be a game reviewer. Anyway, he gave a 4 out of 10. And it pretty much, the review was pretty much
I swear to you, I would have come out.
the same thing. It's the same game over and over and over and over again. Which, I mean, it's true. But then why would... First of all, this is my issue with it. Why would it change? Why would you make a game that's one way, and then the second game, especially if the first game was great, the second game, we're going to completely change it.
It's a lot to digest, you know.
I don't know. I think it's stupid. I think that's just stupid. So anyway, and I guess supposedly he got death threats. He got threats to get him fired. People threatened the Washington Post.
Yeah.
There's a petition, and I guess the petition has enough votes to go to, or enough people cited to go to the Washington Post, or at Washington Post, Metacritic, to get the score taken down. Because I mean, the game's still at 93.
That actually happened.
Come on, man.
Which to me is damn near perfect. I mean, there might be a problem here or there. But, let's try this.
Do you remember the theory that we had that Sir Francis Drake faked his own death?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But
He did.
I
found the coffin.
So I think that the death threats no one should get. But I have a feeling. I'm gonna mess with my spit thing here just a second.
Is his old journal. Are you shitting me?
But I have a feeling he's the type of reviewer.
What can I say? Another lost city destroyed?
To not like something because it's the cool thing to do.
Barely.
He kind of reminds me of Jeff Gerstmann. Okay.
I wish you could have been there.
I have a pure, unadulterated hatred for Jeff Gerstmann.
You tell me
For those who don't know, Jeff Gerstmann is a reviewer for Giant Bomb. I used to love Giant Bomb when, I can't think of his name right now.
You know, I managed to grab it.
He was a heavyset dude. He died in his sleep
Car, the house, engagement ring.
a few years back. I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, maybe.
I can't believe Elena from the stories. That's my wife.
Maybe not that long. I can't remember. 3 or 4, maybe.
Dinner. At my place. You're coming to dinner.
Back then, Giant Bomb, you could go to a Giant Bomb website or watch a Giant Bomb review video online, and you can see, you know what? Yeah, okay, this is a good video. This game is for me. It's not for me. Whatever. Okay. But when he passed away, God rest his soul,
The drug lord.
Jeff Gerstmann kind of took over the reins
Why?
of kind of being the head honcho.
Funny story.
And that's when, in my opinion, the website went to hell.
My cellmate.
And here's why.
So this is how I got it.
He's a big PC guy. So if your game's not on PC, he's automatically gonna poo-poo it, which to me
You're not reading tonight?
is bullshit.
Samuel, come here.
Second of all, if it's a top AAA game, he's automatically gonna poo-poo it, which to me, meh. Okay,
Perhaps.
you're trying to be kind of the what's the word for it?
The miserable jobs.
Where I hate it because it's cool to hate. I can't think of the word for it. Anyway,
What we got? No offense.
and he's snarky about it. He'll be like, this game's got this and this good, but yeah, no, type of thing. I watched him play, and shockingly, he gave this game 100%, 10 out of 10, 100%, which I was
Get out of here.
jaw
Sure, you can imagine.
jaw dropped, pants wet.
But I want to hear you.
That would have been the perfect time for Jesus Christ to show back up on Earth. I would have not been. I would have. Yeah.
Which I'm sure.
Anyway,
Oh no.
So anyway,
400 million in jewels.
I'm trying to think of the name.
Become a sweet.
That's my train of thought. Oh, but I've seen him play like games that have been like 80, 85 rated games on like Metacritic, and he's like, yeah, this game sucks. This game absolutely sucks. And I think he's got him and a lot of the Giant Bomb guys have this unrealistic
Fortune, and I must seek my fortune.
I like how he thinks.
like guidelines for how games are supposed to be. Yeah, should a game that a AAA company makes should they do their damn best to make it good? Of course. I ain't paying $60 a game for this to be shitty over and over and over again. But the thing is if you know a certain series of games or a certain company who makes these games, if it's gonna suck, I'm not gonna put my money into it. Like for example, oh, holy crap! I'm actually gonna play.
Holy shit.
I'm trying to think of the name for it. For example, Homefront.
This plant.
I love the first one.
This place.
It was a great, again, like I said in the last couple episodes, it was a great
Shit.
first-person shooter that wasn't Call of Duty. Multiplayer sucked. Whatever. I played maybe a couple hours of multiplayer with my friend Mark, and that was it. But I beat the game. I love the game.
Jesus.
Oh, I think this is maybe where I actually get to,
We're doing the world a favor.
I get to actually, shoot something. Aha.
Need this.
Sweet Jesus, thank you.
You remember how
But,
Yeah, it'll come back to me.
abran todas las puertas.
Homefront Revolution. I've seen the Metacritic score. I read it online. Read the reviews online.
Exactly.
And I've seen people kind of play it online.
Closer.
And it's getting like a 55. Which, out of 100, is kind of shitty. So, I mean, would I go out and buy it? Not right now. Do I want to play it? Of course. Woohoo. One thing I find funny about this game is when you play it, he reaches for like ammo, he like takes a swipe at the like ground. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't take his ass out. So that's like my issue with Giant Bomb. Like I said before, I can't remember his name. It's something like it's Carrie, but it's not. It's I'll have to look it up and tell you in the next video. But I mean, it's sad. I mean, like reviewers like nowadays, and I rely on reviews a lot kind of like determine games I want to play. I mean, I'm not gonna just go and be like, oh, this looks good and play it. I want a review of a game, a good review of a game, to make a decision, you know. But reviewers nowadays, to me, is just,
The plan's working. Yeah, I see.
I don't know. It's almost like, hey, it's cool to not like a game. Like, oh, I can't think of an example right now, but like, there is just multiple
Why? Just do it.
games that I've got online, or I bought. Okay, what am I doing? Am I supposed to hide?
Samuel. Are you alright?
Oh, okay. That was weird. That I enjoyed. But you've gone back and you've looked at the Metacritic score, and the scores are just utter shit. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna itch my beard. They're just utter shit. Like, bad. Like, they've gotten, like, there's one game, and I really wish I could remember it. I was thinking of it earlier today, and oh, come on. Seriously? That I thoroughly enjoyed, and it got, like, shit scores. And I guess, I mean, to each its own. But when it's like, everyone like gives it maybe like, okay, for example, gives it like a 6 or a 7, you know, an average score, not great, not shit, just average, and like the reviewer is giving it like a 2. Either your standards are a little bit too high, or you have some kind of like agenda, like you're getting paid, and I hate to be like this, but that's who I think a lot of times Jeff Gerstmann and Giant Bomb, I don't want to start anything, so this is just my opinion. I think they get paid. I think they get paid for certain reviews. They review certain games a certain way. Now, is it wrong? In a
Samuel.
game review world, I think it is, because you're not gonna get what the hell? You're not gonna get a fair and balanced score. And I mean, I guess game reviewing, the occupation itself isn't fair to begin with, because one person could like a game and give it a 10. One person could say the same game is shit, give it a 4. And I guess that's just the way it is. But when you're paying, or you're getting paid for certain. What am I supposed to do? Oh, thank you. For certain games to get certain reviews, I just don't think that's fair. You know, I just don't like the fact that a game where a normal person would give it who's not getting paid, gives it maybe a 6, 7, something fair. Gives it and the reviewer gives it a 2, maybe a 3, because of what they're getting paid for. Oh shit! I gotta go. Okay, sweet. Because to me, I just think that's not fair. Because you're gonna bury so many good games, or so many like underrated games. And then by the time people realize, oh, this game's really good, it's going to be discounted to 10, 15 bucks. And the people who's put their hard-earned money and long hours to make the game are going to go, well, why the hell are we going to make a make a sequel to this game when it didn't sell the first time? I mean, I could be completely off, like, in my thinking, but that's truly honestly what I think. I truly honestly think that, you know, these reviewers are the ones that are controlling the game industry as, like, a whole. Because, if, you know, reviewer A says this game is if a company makes this great game, it costs millions of bucks to make, hundreds of hours of manpower to make into it, thousands of hours, I mean, I should be.
I'm better than good.
Then you pull out this game.
You're dehydrated.
Reviewer says game is shit. We'll give it a 4 out of 10.
What's next for Samuel?
Who's gonna put 60-some bucks down on a game where it's gonna be shit? Or they are thinking that it's gonna be shit. So the game doesn't sell, or it's not meeting its budget. It's like a movie. So finally, when they come out and say, okay, this game is done, we're not gonna do anything with it no more. It gets marked down to $19.99 at GameStop. So he picks it up, plays it, and goes, wait a moment, this game isn't a 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, it's a 7 or 8, it's maybe a 6, you know? By the time that kind of trickles through, it's too late. I mean, I've played many of Xbox 360 games where I have heard shit things about it,
Avery left some
or
red X on it, okay? But
or just haven't heard anything about it because it's been buried by a reviewer. But then come to find out, it's a decent game. Like, for example, I was playing my first God of War game. I was playing it. And I got talking about this game that's like God of War called Conan.
Importantly, I believed you.
It's not about the movie, but it's based on the character.
I just need some time.
Not the Arnold Schwarzenegger character, but like a big, strong dude.
I'm having all of these doubts into my mind.
Oh, this guy looks rough.
Listen to me. I will find it. I swear.
Oh, he's gonna give him an Irish necktie. It's an Irish necktie? No, it's an Italian necktie where they slit your throat and they pull your tongue through it. I think it's an Irish necktie. I could be wrong. Anyway, haven't heard a shit thing about it for years and years and years. It was like it came like maybe the first year or two of the 360, and
say it.
3 months after treasure.
And
If you run,
so
try to hide it.
went to GameStop. I had
Do something really stupid.
some trade-ins. I traded in and had some extra money,
Oh no!
and I seen this game
When you least expect it.
for $10.
At that point,
And I had started seeing some things about people have said about, oh, this game's actually a underrated game, maybe a 6 out of 10, 6.5 or whatever. It's like, oh, $10, what the hell? I'll try it. Played it all the way through. Got it home, played it, couldn't put it down. The game was amazing.
down.
I went to Metacritic, look at the score.
In that direction.
It was 4 point
Been a while since
something.
sunrise outside.
But no, it was in the 4s. And it, like, not Game Informer. I don't think it was Game Informer back. Well, maybe it was Game Informer back then.
Then what?
IGN gave it a shit score, who I kind of trust.
Buena suerte, Samuel.
Oh, I can't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember if Giant Bomb was there or not. Anyway, a lot of bigger reviewers gave it a shit score because it was just boring. And so I played it, and yeah, I mean, there was parts where it was just you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. But to be honest with you, you do the same thing in God of War. It's hack and slash, hack and slash, hack and slash. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. I know there's a few people. I won't say beat it. A friend of mine who had just got the 360 like a year down the road needed some games, so I sold 3 or 4 of my games I played and beat and aren't going to play anymore to him for like $20. I gave him like 5 games for $20, and that was one of them. And he came back and he said he thoroughly enjoyed it.
And
So it's,
I bet your Rafe doesn't have that.
I guess, the long rant that I had I'm sorry. It's like a
What you can find on the internet.
20-minute rant.
It's just the St. Dismas Cross.
Oh, is it? Because
I
the
guess
sign was broken and hollow. Remember?
if I was to summarize what my feelings are, do some research.
More than one cross.
Don't listen to your favorite reviewer. Don't listen to your favorite website who says this game is shit.
Inside this one.
Or on the other hand, this game is amazing. Come to find out, it's utter shit.
Oh, where is this?
Do your research. I mean, like anything. People research buying cars, buying
3 days.
house stuff, buying,
The Rossiest.
you research buying a blender. Why the hell won't you research playing a game, or buying a game? So okay, that's my rant for today.
Don't listen.
I like that sometimes I can do these because
Yeah. And where are you gonna get the money?
it gets thoughts out of my head. Like it gets like
Mortgage out on my house, and it still wouldn't be
what's the
enough.
word for it? It gets like I have like thoughts in my head that I want to talk about to somebody, and a lot of people who are like around me don't know or don't care about video games as much as I do. So it's like
Oh man, listen, I can't. I'm out.
he's out. Good lord. I thought it said JMU was on his coffee cup. I thought it was James Madison, but no,
Much more
it's
equipped to handle this kind of thing. Like who?
his company he works for.
I don't know.
But no, so coming out here and playing games, my favorite thing to do, and the vent
Absolutely not. I don't
is
trust
one of my favorite things to do.
anybody else that you
And so I hope you guys like it. So
okay?
so yeah, let's go back to the game.
I need you on this one.
I wonder how long.
There's gotta be another way.
Maybe I don't know. I missed something, but I wonder how long that brother's been missing.
Time I got.
Because he looks super freaking old. But I do tell you one thing right now. This game looks amazing. Oh, back to my thing of the guy who wrote a bad article or a bad review on this game. The voice actor who they voiced who his name is. It's not Nathan Fillion. It's
Hey, hon, it's me.
oh, I can't think of his name right now.
Listen, you can't believe this.
Even signed it. Even signed the petition
Walked in here with the permit.
to get the score taken away and
Yeah.
have I think the other thing was to have Washington Post game review scores not show up on Metacritic. I don't know. Oh, I switched up my drink of choice today. It's iced tea. I love iced tea. I grew up in a family who drank iced tea, who just drank tea, like tea, water, that's it. No sugar, no lemon, which is weird because
From Sullivan yet.
Maine,
There's still plenty.
when you order iced tea, unless you specifically said
It's like the
no sweetened iced tea,
building behind
is-
the manor. You see it from up there?
for most places, I don't know if it's all true anywhere else, but or all places, but
I wonder what they got tucked away in there.
it's got sugar and lemon in it, which I hate.
Sure you don't want to pick up something for the wife?
If you're gonna drink iced tea. Don't sweeten it so much where you're drinking
Right.
almost like an Arnold Palmer. So
It'd be a whole lot simpler if it was.
that's just I don't know.
Sam.
We could be inside already.
There's a lot of things I like about living here, and there's just a lot of things I don't like, and I don't like the fact that people up here like
In case Sullivan gets cold.
No, because he won't.
will like do certain things to their food. Like for example, sour cream. My wife never had sour cream here before.
Get upstairs, unlock the window, and
I met her, and then all of a sudden, my family grew up eating sour cream on baked potatoes. So why not?
What if he
So,
stumbled across for himself?
Now she's in love with sour cream.
Victor Sullivan. Say Victor.
I know a few people out here that you say something about liking sour cream. They look at you like you got 3 heads. What other things is there?
Huge understanding.
But I trust him. All right, he's family.
Oh, another thing that like drives me nuts about people out here that they look at me funny is French fries. Okay,
Fine.
we have a restaurant back home,
He'll come through.
and if you're listening to this video and listening to these videos and you know who I am, like personally, you know
Come on, yeah.
where I come from and you know the restaurant I'm talking about. But
Consider the
one of the best things to do is to go to this restaurant, order French fries with gravy.
See?
It's kind of like a quarter of the way of, or a third of the way of getting poutine, or I can't say poutine because it sounds like just a funny thing. Poutine.
clean.
Poutine. Ugh. Good lord. But, anyway. But, Okay. So people just make fun of me because of what I eat, but I'll tell other stories, and I'll show you another story on other videos. But all right, this is the end of chapter. Did they say 5? Anyway, hope you guys like my video. If you go ahead and like, subscribe if you like this video, and tell your friends about me and my channel. And hope you guys have a great day. Bye.